Hey, what's up guys? What's going on? Abdul here, just out of my office. Take another small break to make a quick video for my buyers who have a ton of questions. One of the reasons I'm making these videos is I get a lot of common questions, and one of the common questions I get from the buyer is, how do I determine the value of the house? And they always want to make sure that they're not they're not buying the property more than what it's worth, right? So one thing is, you can never buy a property through a loan, which, and pay more than market value. The reason is, if you are getting a loan and you're buying a property, you are going to have to go through appraisal. And the lender would actually appraise the property to see if it's worth that much or not. So for an example, if there is a property worth $500,000 and there is a greedy seller who is going to sell for $800,000, right? However, if there's a buyer who don't know what they're looking to buy, they don't know, they have no idea about estimating the value of the property, and guess what, maybe they put an offer for $1 million and the offer get accepted, and they are probably also pre-qualified to buy a property worth $800,000 or $1 million. So the value of the property is $500,000. Seller listed on the market for $800,000 with a realtor who probably doesn't know what he's doing, and the buyer also doesn't know what he's doing, right? Now the bank would order an appraisal. An appraiser would come, would estimate the market value, would look all the comparables in the area, will look at all the features of the house, and will say, well, you know what, this house is only worth $500,000. The reason banks do appraisal on properties is because they don't want to give you a loan on a property which is not worth that much, because just in case if the buyer defaults on the loan, right, and doesn't pay the price of the property or doesn't pay monthly mortgage, right, the lender can foreclose on the property and sell that property to someone else for that price. However, if the lender gives you a loan of $800,000 and the buyer defaults on the payments, then the lender won't be able to sell the property for $800,000. He will lose $300,000. So the lenders are very, very careful when it's the time to actually give you the loan, because they want to know if the property is worth that much or not, right? That's always a thing that you want to look into. However, you can shop for good deals, right? If you wanted to buy a property at a good deal, at a little bit discount, then you can look into all the different houses those are selling on the market for that price, and then maybe negotiate with the seller, or or maybe find a property which is listed a little bit under market value. Okay, because sometimes the sellers would sell a property a little bit under market value. Like one time I had 3-4 properties that I was doing construction on, and 2 of my properties I wanted to sell quick so that I can actually get a little bit money to put into the construction of the third house, because I've been on the investment side. I've been a buyer, seller myself multiple times, and that's the reason I can actually give more information as compared to the other agents who have not been into the business of buying and selling properties, negotiating, doing all that type of stuff, right? So I listed 2 of my properties about $5,000-$10,000 under market value so that they sell quick, right? And sometimes the sellers are in a hurry. They have to go out of state, they have to do other things they have going on. So they wanted to put the house in the market for 10, 15, 20, $30,000 under market value so that they can sell it quick. They don't have to worry about it, right? Sometimes the realtor don't know what he's doing, and he would estimate the value of the price probably 20, 30,000 less than what's the market value of it. So those are the properties out there you can look for, right? However, when it's a seller's market and there's low inventory out there, it's a little bit tricky to get a good deal, because if there is any deal that's good, there are probably 10, 15 people jumping on it, making multiple offers. There's a bidding wars going on where people are bidding over the asking price. Sometimes properties sell $20,000, $30,000 more than it's what it's worth. However, if you talk to your buyer's agent and tell them to find out if there are any offers on the property or not, and if there are no offers on the property, then you are the first person to place an offer. Guess what? You can put an offer 10, 15, 20,000, whatever you think, less than what the listed price is, and they will counter it. Sometimes you probably don't want to piss them off by putting an offer which is 100,000 less than market value. Well, some people do that as well. A few of those things. So I hope that helps. If you're in Washington area, Seattle, Washington, Seattle, Tacoma, Bellevue, and you have questions about buying and selling properties, you can give me a call. Thank you very much.